Slowly lies over my pillow.
Now, before we talk about the album, I see that you've released a single today, Satin Woods. So
yeah, exactly.
tell me about that one a little bit. Why is that coming out today, and what's behind the song?
Yeah, so I just released 4 singles for the album, and it's the last one. And Satin Wood is really like the groovy song of the album, and but it talks about accepting that we're all gonna die one day. So it's not that groovy, but but actually, it's really it's really a question that I struggle with, and accepting death. And in these songs, I just wanted to talk about being in peace with it, so we can live in a peaceful way. And it's something we don't have control on it. So I just imagine what it is to go through this unknown place, and I imagine like it's a quiet place full of light and love and something really bright.
Right. Well, that's interesting. Last night I just read about a guy who had a near-death experience, and he was in a deep coma, and they didn't think he had like 1% chance of coming back at all. And he explained he can remember vividly his near-death experience, and according to him, it was fantastic.
Oh wow!
So something to look forward to.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, if we think in this as something horrible coming at us, we can't live in peace. So yeah, we'd better think it's gonna be cool.
Exactly. Now, speaking of cool, your album's coming out on Friday. Are you doing anything cool on the day?
Yeah, well, not the on Friday, but the day after, we have a release show.
Oh yeah.
A place called La Chaux-de-Fonds, and it's really a cool place in Switzerland. And we have a big night with friends, and we're gonna do DJ set and stuff like that. So yeah, we're gonna party for this.
So what kind of band do you have with you when you play live?
So I have a bass player, someone who's playing the synth, also a drummer, a guitarist, and a saxophonist. Yeah, and I'm doing the guitar. I'm playing the guitar and I'm singing.
Oh, cool, of course.
Yeah, it's like a full band. It's really cool. We don't play too much all together because sometimes it's difficult to be all there. Yep. But when we are all there, it's really like the coolest.
It sounds great. Fantastic. Yeah. And do you do a lot of rehearsing to work up to that, or you just kind of get together on the day and see what happens?
No, we rehearse, but I usually tend to do small rehearse, like I split the bands and we just work with the bass player and then with the saxophonist, and then we do this all together. So yeah, very cool. We're not always all there. Yeah.
So the album is called Calling the Unknown. So this is actually your first album under your own name, right?
Yeah. It's the first
I know you've done other things with other bands and stuff. So what brought you to this point where you wanted to make a record as yourself?
So I released an EP just before the pandemic happened, and it was really the premises of the album, because I had a lot of songs, and it makes sense to do like the long play album because I had a flow going on, and every song had some were echoing each other's. And I felt like I had a story to tell with this album, and because every songs are, it's strange to say that because it's the title of the album, but refers to this unknown feelings and unknown places, and yeah, I thought it was great to do an album with all this stuff I had worked on, And some songs are really old songs I have, and they have a lot of different versions until the version on the album. And some other songs I made just like 2 weeks before going to record the album. So it's really a mixed match of many years of writing songs.
Right. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
So what were the sessions like? Did you record them all in one place in one time with everybody together, or was it kind of, a lot of people are doing things remotely and isolated and all that stuff?
So we did the drums and the guitars. We did this at La Saxophone in a club, and with a guy named Kevin Galland. And then the other stuff like vocals, synthesizer, saxophone, and the flute, transverse flute. We did this at home because we have a little home studio with my boyfriend, and so we split the recording. But it was really great to do this like in a do-it-yourself kind of way. And after that, the mixing of the album was also made in our home studio.
Yeah. And
for the vocals, it was really nice to do this at home and to have the time to do this and not having to pay a studio.
Sure. Yeah.
So yeah.
And when you're recording your vocals like that, what are you thinking about? What are you looking for? How do you know when you have a take that you like?
I have to say, I'm kind of I usually tend to do first things to do in the vocals because I feel like it's more you put a lot of emotions when you sing something for the first time.
Sure.
And when it's like this, the 10th time, well, it's a bit you have the song in your mind and it's different. And so I usually try to put a lot of emotions and to do like 3 takes max. But for this record, we try to do different things like singing really near from the microphone and really far, and do like I also did all the backing vocals. And so we tried many things, many harmonies, and because we were at home, we were really free to do this. But usually I really tend to be like in the mood of the songs and the lyrics and to try to give the better emotions. And I usually sing with closed eyes, and so to feel the emotion of the track.
I noticed you use saxophone quite a bit. You mentioned that you have a sax player in your live show and on the record. So who's playing the sax on the record, and what drew you to using the saxophone?
Yeah, so I always wanted to work with brass, and I met a girl who's playing saxophone, and she tries to play saxophone on one song we had for a live session. And after that, I was like, oh my God, I fell in love with this instrument because I think it matches really good my voice, the sound, and it's really warm, and I really love the sound because it can be, I don't know, it's you can use it as a voice too, the saxophone. It's really leading, and I tried to use it really as like a voice in the album, like on the intro of Out of Desire, for example. It's a complement to my voice, and I also I'm also trying to learn saxophone, and actually I did the intro of Out of Desire myself with the tenor saxophone, and she did the other takes on the other songs.
Right, because I think I saw you in the video. You're kind of playing saxophone as well,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. Yeah, I really also I think it's really a visual instrument. You know, it's really shiny, and we don't see that much women playing brass also. So in the brass section, it's not that usual.
That's true.
So,
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And speaking of visuals, you're a visual artist as well. So how much of that goes into your making of the videos for the songs on the record?
Yes. So I did an art school, and so I was trying to continue I was filming a lot, and I wanted to bind the two arts together, like music and filming.
Yep.
And so it comes naturally that I see I see images when I'm playing music, and so when I'm composing, I usually have some ideas for visuals for a video clip, and so I really wanted to direct and film myself and also act in the videos. So it was really like something I want to have control of, because I have the ideas and I can really feel the ambience and the emotions of the songs and translate that in a visual world. But and when I'm composing, I really feel like it's a scene of a movie. The whole song is a scene. It's really like kind of a Twin Peaks kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
Sometimes, like for a river, I really imagine something like that. This ambience. So yeah, it makes sense to direct the video clips too.
Right. Well, there's a video for Dirty Colors. It's pretty interesting. There's a lot of vintage video gear in the video itself, and then some kind of thing chasing you around in the snow. So.
Yeah, actually, this one I didn't direct it myself.
Right.
It was a friend of mine who proposed to direct this clip, and so I was like, okay, do what you want. So it's really different from what I usually do, but I think it's cool to collaborate too, and it's rich for my music to do collaboration. And this track is really different from the rest of the album too.
Right.
So it's cool to have a different kind of visual for this song. But yeah, it's really like I don't know, in another world, in another moment of time. This video, it's really glitchy also, and so yeah.
Right. Now, there's a song called Horseland that kind of gets near the end of the album. It kind of builds up, and there's a lot of guitar. And so what can you tell me about? And it sounds like there's like rain sounds and birds and things like that. So what's happening there?
Yeah, with this song, I really wanted to put some field recording, because I'm doing this a lot too. And I really imagine this song like going to a place to feel in peace and to be yourself. And for me, it's like a horseland kind of. It's a beautiful place with horses and how do you say that? Nature. And I spent a lot of time in nature too. And and this is like the ideal place for me. And I wanted to introduce the track with to put the audience in a how do you say, like in a movie, like you hear the storm coming and the birds and this and the piano starting. Yeah, it's really cinematic. And I wanted to introduce the people like as if I were singing in the storm and there's something going on really. The end of the song is really powerful, I guess, and the song is really about being yourself and accepting who you are and being in peace with yourself. So, well, being in the right place.
Right.
So, yeah. But it's really cinematic, and I imagine a beautiful landscape when I'm singing this song.
Are you a fan of
Cinematic.
films? Do you see a lot of films, or do you have like favorite directors and stuff?
Yeah. I have to say, in the past, I usually watch a lot of films, but now I don't have the time. So.
Well, there you go. Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, but
And they make them longer and longer. I just saw a new Batman movie, and it was 3 hours long.
Oh,
you know,
wow.
so-
Yeah, but I love David Lynch, Wim Wenders, Werner Herzog, Godard. Well,
Right.
I love a lot of directors.
Yeah,
Mhm.
So when you start, are you planning on touring, or are you just doing a one-off show? Are you going to be playing around Europe a bit?
Not Europe for the moment, but in Switzerland, yes, I have a lot of shows coming until November.
Uh-huh.
So yes, but I hope that with Ben we're gonna find something to do in Europe. Ben from Bada Bing, maybe like a support show from one of his artists. So yes,
Right.
I hope so. I don't know if I can come one day to New Zealand, but
You should.
I'd love to.
Have you ever been in this part of the world, Australia and New Zealand?
No, never. No, I have friends there, but I never went to.
No, I'm
But
sure.
I'd love to.
Yep, it would be great. We got plenty of room here. That's one thing. So,
Wow, nice.
come on down.
I'll let you know.
All right, now I wish you would. So, and are you thinking about the next record already, or are you kind of just concentrating on this?
Yes, yeah, because I finished this record like quite a long time ago.
Right.
And so, yeah, I'm now making demos for future album, and yeah, I'm in the building of the what track is gonna go, where it's gonna be, and so yeah, I'm composing, but I guess it's almost finished.
Cool.
But I have to record it. But yes, I am on a second album. Yes.
Fantastic.
And it's gonna be more poppy, I guess, something like that. Yeah. I'm playing much more piano on this album.
Cool. All righty. Well, thank you for taking time to talk to me, and good luck on Friday when the record comes out. The gig on Saturday, it should be fun, I'll bet. So hopefully we'll hear from you again soon.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
My pleasure.
And have a nice day.
Thank you. All right, bye-bye.
Bye.